Alright, we're going to do some notes on the coordinate plane and plotting order pairs and naming order pairs. Alright, this is called the coordinate plane, and this was one of your vocab words that we just did. Okay, the coordinate plane is made up of the x and y axis. Okay, the x-axis is always the one that goes left and right. The y-axis is always the one that goes up and down. It breaks the coordinate plane into 4 sections. Okay, one right here. Okay, this first section on the top right, where you go right and up, both positive numbers, this is called quadrant 1. Quadrant 1. Okay, and then you move around the coordinate plane going to the left. So this next block that's sectioned off is called quadrant 2. Okay, and if you continue around, this would be quadrant 3 down here. And then lastly, this would be quadrant 4. Okay, the first quadrant, quadrant 1, is where most of your data lies, where we like numbers because positive numbers go in quadrant 1. Okay, but the other quadrants are important as well. So quadrant 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, so this just says to write the point that is located at each ordered pair. So we're going to start with number 1 here. Okay, 1, 3. The first number in your ordered pair is your x. Okay, so this 1 is your x and this 3 is your y. Okay, so when we come over here and look at our ordered pair, we're looking for the point that is to the right 1 and up 3. So if we move to the right 1 and up 3, that would be A. A is an apple. Alright, for number 2, -4, 0. So left 4, up and down nothing. So that would be U. Alright, number 3 is -1, 1. So we're going to go left 1, up 1. So left 1, up 1, we would land on R. Land on R. Alright, number 4, we go right 4, down 2. So count to the right 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down 2, you would land on J. Okay, the first number always goes left and right, the second number goes up and down. So 2, -3, so go to the right 2 because it's positive, down 3 because it's negative. You'll end up on T. 3, 1. Positive 3 would be to the right 3, 1, 2, 3. Positive 1 would be up 1, so you'll end up on M. On M. Alright, go ahead and pause the video and try these last 4 as a you try, and then come back and hit play and we'll go over them together. So number 7 has +4, +4. So +4 is to the right 4, and then up 4. You land on H. Okay, number 8. We're going 0, so we're going left and right nothing, so we're going to stay here at the origin, and then -4, so that's down 4. So we'll end up at B. B as in boy. Alright, and number 9, we have a -3, so that's left 3, and then a +3, so that's up 3. So you should have ended up at Y. And lastly, we have number 10. So you should go -4 is left, so go left 4, and then -3 is down, so go down 3. You'll end up at L. Alright. Alright, so on this part B, we want you to write the ordered pair for each point. So I'm going to give you the letter that I want you to use. So for number 11, you're looking for letter L, which is over here. Okay, and then we want you to write the ordered pair for that. So we want you to actually count the numbers. Whenever you count a point, you always start at the origin, which is the intersection of the X and Y axis, and you count left and right first, and that number goes in your first blank, and then you count up and down, and that letter goes in your second blank, which is your Y. So if we start counting to L, we want to count to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left is negative, so you'll put a -4. Then you want to count up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up is positive, so you'll have -4, +4. Left 4, up 4. Alright, let me erase that. Alright, for number 12. Number 12, you're looking for S. So S is right here. Okay, so you're going to start at the origin again and count left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left is negative, right's positive, so it's -5. And then you're going to count down to 1. Down is negative. So you should have the point -5, -1. Alright, number 13, E. E is right here. So again, you're going to count left. So you went left 2, left is negative. And then you're going to count down. 1, 2, 3. Down is also negative. So you should have the point -2, -3. Alright, K. K is right here. So you're going to start at the origin, count left. 1, 2, 3. Left is negative, and then count up 1. Up is positive. Left is negative, right is positive, up is positive, down is negative. So this tells you to go left 3 and then up 1. Alright. For number 15, we're looking for N. Alright, so start at the origin. This time you're going to have to count to the right. 1, 2. Right is positive, so you'll have a +2. And then count up 1. Up is positive, so you should have a +1. To the right 2, up 1, both being positive. Alright, number 16 is F, which is right up here. Alright, so you're going to count left and right first. So start at the origin and count left and right. You don't go left or right anything, you just go straight up. So you're going to put a 0 there, meaning I did not go left or right. And then count up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Went up 5. This tells me I went left and right nothing. This tells me I went up 5. Alright, go ahead and pause the video and try the next 4 on your own, and then hit play and come back and we'll go over it together. Number 17, you're looking for I. So this is to the right, so start at the origin and count to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right is positive, so you'll have a +4. Then you're going to count up. 1, 2, 3. Up is positive, so you'll have the point 4, 3. Right 4, up 3. Alright, then we have P. P is over here on the right, so you're going to start at the origin and count to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To the right is positive, so you'll have a +5. Then you'll count up 1. Ups are positive, so you'll have +5, +1. To the right 5, up 1. Alright, and then D. D's over here in quadrant 4. Okay, so you'll start at the origin and count to the right. Right is positive, so you'll have a +1. Then you have to count down. 1, 2, 3. Down is negative, so that'll be +1, -3. To the right 1, down 3. And lastly, Z. Z is over here on the left in quadrant 3. So start in your origin and count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 4. And then down 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 4. Down is negative. Alright, if you go back and look, we can figure out what quadrants all of these are in. For L, L is over here, so this would be quadrant 2. Left and up is in quadrant 2. For number 12, we have S. S is down here. This is in quadrant 3. We went left and then down. So that's quadrant 3. Okay. Number 13. Oh my goodness. Number 13, you went left. E is left 2, down 3. So that's also in quadrant 3. K was right here. This is left and up. This is quadrant 2. Okay, because again, this is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. 15 is in our favorite quadrant, quadrant 1, where our numbers are positive. We like those. Number 16, F, is not in a quadrant at all. You would just say this is on the y-axis. It's not in quadrant 1 and it's not in quadrant 2, so it's just on an axis. 17 is I, that's in quadrant 1. 18 is P, that is also in quadrant 1, positive. Both numbers are positive. D, as in dog, is in quadrant 4. We went right and down. And then 20, which is Z, this last one we did, is left and down, and that's quadrant 3. Both numbers are negative. Okay, so you can figure out what quadrants they're in just by looking at the points on the graph.